I haven't made a video in 3 days because I just got kind of overwhelmed with I'm supposed to make a decision about, if I want to sue and then what that would look like. And I don't really want to go back into that space, the mental space, but it's scary to know that that stuff can happen, and it's happening all the time. And YouTube, they pay people to be bounty hunters to go out and just kill the channels and reputation and souls of their other channels. They're like, hey, look for something you can exploit. Look for one of their weaknesses to make everybody laugh at them or everybody hate them or whatever, or judge them. Free speech is a wonderful right, and we're so lucky to have it. But there's a line where it becomes slander, and there's harassment and abuse, and people can be destroyed because of what you say. And you don't have to say that, you're choosing to, because you know people are gonna eat it up. And it's the lowest common denominator. It's not like the impressive part of like I don't read tabloids. I don't look at that stuff. I hope most intelligent people don't. But it blows up and YouTube promotes stuff that's popular. But if you're hunting for people that you can manipulate stuff they've said to just shoot them with a legal social media bullet, I think YouTube should know what channels spread stuff around and hurt people and just make those get less views. Not a big deal, just make them get no views. They're free speech, that's great, but don't put them all over the site because it's gross. Like if you're on Netflix and the top things are all like, oh, Obama punched a baby on Wednesday, and then you find out, oh, it's fake, but not until 8 months later. Like, that's dumb and it's a waste of your time. Watch something intelligent. You're supposed to protect your partners, your employees. You're not supposed to tell your employee like, hey, go find something and destroy this person. You're supposed to be like, if someone says something about you, we're gonna make sure it's true before we allow it to our business to broadcast it everywhere. Make an effort to not show, I bleep myself. I don't show alcohol or whatever because I don't want to, be a bad influence. Not that I don't swear every second as soon as the camera's off. I just don't want to be a bad influence if I can help it. Toby acts kid-friendly, but when he was in his 20s, when he would go to parties, he would definitely be partying. I like making content that can be watched by kids. That doesn't mean I'm not an adult. But people would see something in the background if there's a pack of cigarettes. By the way, I don't smoke, but there's a pack of cigarettes. And then they're like, oh, what is this? He says he doesn't smoke. What is that? Yeah, I don't. You look for, what is it? You're like, what is this evidence? We're like, oh, I don't know. Maybe there's stuff I don't use in the background. Who cares? Shut up. And then someone makes a video showing the cigarettes in the background, showing your mouth, say, I don't smoke. Puts them next to each other, millions of views. Hypocrite, hypocrite, hypocrite. You're like, dude, stop. Do something good for the world. Don't go knock people down. If you see somebody's zippers down in public, you would be like, hey dude, zippers down. You wouldn't be like, hey, millions of people, look at this guy's wiener. You see his wiener. He's like, what did I do? He's like, haha, idiot. Millions, give me my money. Give me some money. And he gets paid for it. There's an old guy, he's like, hey, there's wieners hanging out. You're like, millions of people see it on the internet. It's fine. Okay, it's a little different. It's like an old man in a selfie who accidentally had a zipper down, right? And then you're like, hey, take that selfie down, by the way. Your zipper's down. Instead, you're like, ha, look at me, give me money, give me money. I mean, it's really, YouTube sees it happen, and they know it. That's technically, what would that be in school? If you point at somebody and laugh at them, tell everyone to laugh at them, only on the scale of millions? It's like superhuman bullying. And that could, all right, at some point, somebody's gonna be so hurt, mentally, they're gonna kill themselves. It's gonna happen, and it's not funny, and I'm not making light of this. I'm saying it's gonna happen. And when that happens, the video Keemstar, whoever makes, is gonna get a ton of views, he's gonna get a huge paycheck. The types of people who make art are not usually the most stable ones. I'm obviously an exception. Keemstar did say I was crazy. Maybe I should kill myself. Seriously, it's fine. And magazines come out and they're like, how many people have to die before YouTube realizes that hurting people, emotionally, abusing them, is not a good thing. So if you reward people to do that, they're gonna think it's great, and everyone who sees them, which is the whole generation of children who have a very impressionable mind, they're gonna grow up thinking that if you hurt someone, if they deserve to be hurt because it's funny, or if they do something that you don't approve of or your parents don't like they listen to the rap music, you're like, oh, demons, then it's cool to hurt them and destroy them in any way you can, and then they'll kill themselves. If they do that, it'll be super viral and the paycheck will be huge. This is actually, it sounds so messed up, but that's real. The more messed up it is, the video is, the more damage it does to the person, the more they're crying, it ruins their life, their family breaks apart, they're all, they lose everything. Then people want to watch it and it gets paid. YouTube pays them a lot of money. Instead, YouTube could be like, if someone does something like this intentionally, you can tell they're to a person that doesn't deserve it. I mean, really to anybody, because who deserves to be hurt? Like, you can't freaking decide that. If somebody breaks a law, that's the country we live in. But if you do something immoral or whatever, immoral to you, meaning like there are tons of things people think are immoral that a lot of people don't. And you know, that's just how it is. You grow up a certain way. You're like, some people are like, it's cool to cuss. You can't wear shoes inside. You have to take your hat off when you go inside. You can't kiss in public. You can't look up boobies on the internet. No BDSM clubs, stuff like that. I've never been to one, maybe tomorrow. That's just you're judging people. But you know, if you hurt somebody on purpose, it's so easy to see what that looks like when someone does that. I've seen people do it to me. A lot. I've seen people do it to other people that I would tell them, I'm like, why are you doing that? Like people would come to me bragging about how they hurt somebody else by doing something that was dishonest because they deserved it. Like, nobody, you can't just hear something or like somebody says something to you and you're like, oh, this hurt me this bad, so I can do this amount of damage myself. Like if you love somebody and then you're like, I love you, and they're like, I don't want to be with you, and you already have a boyfriend, and they're like, whoa, it's fine, and then you leave, and then you basically go set their house on fire. Like, that's not cool, because you can't just get revenge off of a thing that they made you feel yourself without them like doing it on purpose. Like, that's a different thing, and people, so many people don't, they treat it like it's the same thing. Like they treat getting stood up, like, you know, the guy doesn't show up or misses or whatever, or whatever. They treat it like it's this intentional thing that they want to cause pain back, and suddenly there's no rules. It sucks. I mean, there are laws, and you can like sue for slander, which costs a couple $100,000, but you know, that's it's not illegal to be mean to people. But you know, if you have a company, you probably wouldn't want to like hire your own assassin to just go in and just emotionally assassinate your other employees. But maybe there's some way you can put like a limitation. Like maybe if someone says something that is like a criminal accusation or something, you shouldn't be able to broadcast it to 5 million people until it's investigated and then the legal system is like, yeah, this is false. Because if you do it before, it takes like a year or for them to be like, yeah, it's false. And during like the damage is done in like the first day, and you can't really undo it. Obviously, if it's true, talk about it. I mean, people need to know like who's out there like murdering babies, but saying stuff that's false about somebody because they like broke your heart or whatever, it's like, that's illegal. You can't lie about people. Anyway, lawsuit stuff. All right, so then they like forwarded me this, like my team forwarded me this thing, and it's so crazy to think about. This is not a thing that happened before. Like right now, a company that gave us the ability to make videos and broadcast them to the world forever. And then people can post comments on it and say whatever they want, and that's all recorded forever. And then a person can say something that someone else did, and that's permanently recorded, and that just that grabs a bunch of people and throws a bunch of hate at someone else, and YouTube pays them for it, like bounty hunters. This couple was accused of some sexual thing, and automatically everybody believed it. And then they, you know, investigated it, and then found out that they said that they were innocent. They were proven innocent, but the couple was totally destroyed by the internet. And so there were tons of comments, and a lot of them were not positive. They were actually like, they did this, or they called them whatever names. So they had a class action lawsuit, the couple, where they sued every single person on the internet who said that. And I've never even heard of this case, but there were so many comments that they sued. They got $14 million just from people who posted comments from their house anonymously, because they looked up all their IPs. Isn't that crazy? So okay, imagine that happens, and in like a big way, because you know there's a lot of comments on my channels, everywhere. If you know that if you're claiming something that is like hurtful and like abusive, if you're saying something like that, it's false and like defamatory and could possibly destroy their mental state, it's not okay. Like that kind of free speech is literally, that's not okay. Like you can't harass people and abuse them. Free speech is a thing, but you can't hurt people. Like that's not what it's for. It's like to express your mind. It's not to be like, haha, you suck, idiot, look at this. Like, you know, and not to lie about people or like bully them. And that's a thing that a lot of people are doing right now, and somebody is gonna get sued for it. They have to. That was cool. Anyway, so that's what I've been thinking about. It's stressful, but it's that's why I made a video. It's like if you did something like that, you would be like, cool, you would sue a friggin' whatever, class action, and then get millions of dollars to, you know, spread to freaking different charities would be awesome. Or, which would last a couple years, and then hopefully people would never happen, you know, would happen less, people would feel safer, they wouldn't have to, you know, just worry about being destroyed on a whim. It's messed up. Or just don't do it, and just make funny videos and not be stressed for a year. And it's, you know, I mean, like lawsuits and legal stuff, I don't know. My family's never believed in suing. Like, I got my eardrum pulled out by a doctor who then moved away and changed his name. Like, you know, we could have sued him before he moved away and changed his name, but we were just like, let's just like move on with life. Because life is not about hurting people, but if people are hurting people, like stopping that from happening is like a war. It's like, it's like sometimes it's an unpopular war and it's not easy. It's not okay to hurt people, but if you're not being protected in a country where you're supposed to be safe, on a website that employs people that are paid to hurt you also, like there's a lot of stuff that's messed up. It sucks, but it's nice to just live your life with your family and be happy and not worry about that stuff. But, you know, it's lots of options. I just hang out with my wife and kids. Dogs that I have. Bless your face. If you sneeze during this video, bless you. Peace out. Outro of darkness and redness and whiteness.